Alright. I have acquired sustenance. And now we are ready to press forward. Checking out these quests real quick. We want to avoid the Elven Temple for now as well. Do that one last. Alexander, the fight with Alexander was one of the hardest fights in this game. I want you eat it.
White-hot pain, fangs sinking into you. A magister appears and offers her hand. You reach for it, but there's a loud snarl. Warm blood soaks you. Then, darkness.
Darkness. Oh. Okay, here we go. Got this. Whoa. Probably close range. Yeah, touch. The acid status is super good though. Problem though is she's glass cannon. We can't be throwing that stuff at people. Or we can't be putting her in harm's way because she's just gonna get CC'd all over the place. I really like that though. That would be really good on someone like you. Forward, forward.
The altar stands before you, flecked with moss and the cracks of age. An ant crawls across the surface, dipping in and out of the inscription that's engraved on the rock. In honor of Ralik, first of the gods and patron of humanity.
Oh, I was like reading that. I was like, which option am I gonna choose? Gee, I wonder.
As your prayer drifts away on the breeze, you feel the world around you shift. You open your eyes to a courtyard with wooden targets and practice posts scattered about. And there before you stands Ralik, a twisted old man struggling to heft his own sword. With difficulty, he lifts it high, cutting down towards one of the targets, but he misses completely. His sword clangs against the cobbles, slipping out of his hands and skittering towards you. Cursing loudly, he crawls towards you, searching hands running over the stone. He's blind. He hears you as you step forward and lets out a cackle. One of the others sent you, eh? Sent you to pester a poor old man that has lost his sight.
Go 2.
He spits, sending a brown glob sailing dangerously close to your boot. Of course you do, he mutters. He warns you that he has needs too. Of course he'd be happy to meet your needs if you meet his. He grins broadly, yellow, crooked teeth splayed wide. He needs your eyes. After all, what is a warrior without his sight? He assures us that they will be put to good use in the war against the void.
Nah, man, you ain't getting nothing from me. Oh, it's not as clear cut as the other one. I can't trick him apparently.
The altar stands before you, in honor of Ralik, as your and there his sword. He hears you as you step forward and lets out a cackle. One of the others sent you, eh? Sent you to pester a poor old man that has lost his sight.
So let's try. I don't like 1. I'm gonna try that one last. Let's go 3.
Another croaking laugh escapes his lips. What a perceptive one you are. He grins broadly, yellow, crooked teeth splayed wide. He needs your eyes. After all, what is a warrior without... The altar in as your prayer, and there his sword. He hears you as you step forward and lets out a cackle.
Going for.
Is it something you can take from a corpse, boy? He snaps, getting to his feet. He might not be able to see you, but he is clearly none too impressed or threatened. He does seem open to trade, though. He insists that he doesn't require anything large from you, just one small favor. Well, two, in fact. He grins broadly, yellow, crooked teeth split. After all, what is a... The altar in as and there is he hears you as you step forward.
All right, let's go one.
Out a cackle. He snatches it back from you, but seems more likely to use it as a support than a weapon. He approaches, running his hands over your face. He grunts. He's not impressed by Solstice's champion, apparently. But he says that he may be willing to help. He just needs a little something from you, a small favor. Two. He grins broadly. After all, what is a warrior without his sight? He assures us that they will be put to good...
All right, we're gonna come back to him. There's a marker here. Can't get rid of that. Oops. Forgot about this. Our dead people you need to speak to. Not one of them. Skull. There's another one over there.
My thanks to you and your friends. I had never died before. I felt so much pain, so much fear. It was delicious. Shame I shall not taste death again once my lord returns.
Move over here. Move this right here.
But when he does, you will beg for the sweet aroma of death. Oh no, there you are quite mistaken. I have already taken his covenant, and he rewards his loyal followers.
Very cool. He's like, what's up? You thought I was dead? I'm back. That is very cool. Alrighty. We gonna backstab you to death. Okay, you have nothing. So we can atrophy you, and then we can silence. Terrify is better. While you're running away, take damage.
Right where I want you.
What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Friendly fire here. Did I get experience for that? Was murdered in cold blood. Looked like I got experience for that. We get to fight him again?
Do not fear. I will return. We shall all return.
That was so cool.
My thanks to you and your... I felt it was... But when he does, you... Do not fear. What? No. No, you can't. I am to be reborn. I am his favorite. Get back. Get back, I command you.
The spirit turns to run, but he's already yours. He starts to fade as his power begins to flow into your veins.
No, you can't. I was promised eternity. Please. Please.
Your soul
satisfied.
I need to get a soundboard for that.
Remember what I said? Head north to our rendezvous point.
Hey, yeah, we'll do that. Talk to you.
The spirit of a Magister priestess swipes her staff in wide arcs through the air. She turns and spots something.
Wargs! Sir, watch out! Get away from him, you foul creature!
A ghostly cacophony reaches your ears, the snarl of a beast and the screams of a man. The priestess lunges forward to help someone unseen. There's another scream, cut short by a wet crunch. The priestess falls backwards, clutching a severed arm in paladin garb.
Magisters and paladins fighting alongside each other. A rare sight indeed.
The spirit of a woman in strange armor stands before you. Visible on her breastplate is the seal of Rallick. She casts an imperious eye over you.
Godwoken, you're late. The world bleeds while you dawdle. Linger no more. The trials await.
Start from the top, I guess.
Because I was the same as you once. A Godwoken.
She looks you over once again. The judgmental arch of her eyebrows suggests you're less than she had hoped for.
Perhaps not exactly like you, but I heard the call and came here to face the trials of the gods. I was not chosen for divinity. Instead, I became a guardian of this temple. A knight of Rallick. The Black Ring ended my vigil. They came, intent on destroying this place. I fought them off as long as I could, but there were too many.
Go on.
The altars shall show the way, but only to those deemed worthy. Bow and pray to each altar. The way may be revealed to you then. Or it may not. If the gods do not choose you to progress, then you'll likely share my fate.
Let's go on.
There was a reluctance in my heart. A lingering doubt. To be divine is to shoulder a great responsibility. Deep down, I didn't want that responsibility for myself. The gods must have sensed my unwillingness. Still, I wanted to serve them. I became a Knight of Rallick that day.
Let's go on.
A brief note of incomprehension and fear creeps across the spirit's features. She regains her composure and shakes her head.
No, that cannot be true. It cannot. Pray at the altars and seek the path into the council. The gods will not fail us, you'll see.
I don't want to give him my eyes, man. Even if it's just like a metaphor or something like that. Dangerous. Ain't about that right. There's one thing, though, now that we have this wordless. We have a wordless aura. Wordless does not speak, and today neither do you. Fascinating. Right. I want to go to the Temple of Amadia real quick. Reason being, I never used my spirit vision thing. I just wanna, you know, double check, make sure I'm not missing anything, because you know I always forget to use this. Here. We get our buffs back. Very cool. Okay. There's nothing. Understandable. What are you? Rug the Troll. Black Ring Alchemist. I want to face these trolls real quick. For this troll. Troll. Come back to him. Go here. A lot of dudes.
A black ring captain stands before you. She looks remarkably ordinary, you think, as far as black ring go. But then you hear a voice inside your head.
They're not as expensive as I was expecting them to be. Still expensive. Is that really all that I was managed to barter off? 19%?
Tell me who you are, or I will kill you. And do not doubt me, for I tell the truth.
Let's go 3.
Her expression does not change. She cannot read your mind, but you can read her face, and you see she grows impatient.
Tell me who you are, or I will kill you.
Go 3.
Then they may live, for now. That they may kill the divine pigs, and kill the godwoke, and kill them all, and then perhaps they die and rise again.
Go 2.
He looks you in the eyes, raises the palm of his hand towards you. Serpent-like coils writhe beneath the skin. The skin blackens. Noxious black smoke pours from him.
Hey! Got to trade, man. Got a lot of gold on you, too.
Into your mouth, your tongue turns dry, then rough, almost scaly, and you feel your source, unsettled, as if attracted to the man's black eyes. As the black smoke snake takes over your tongue, you feel yourself slipping away. You see a vision, an army of the undead, risen to turn the world to a lifeless waste. At its head, a god king.
Go 1.
The smoke snake returns to its master. Your mouth returns to normal, and with a sibilant hiss, the alchemist begins to laugh. He tips his temple in salute. For a moment, a black smoke snake coils around his fist, and then is gone.
Okay. That was weird. More often than not, people are coming after her and they're not really mages.
An undead reaver lifts a clay goblet of wine and drinks deep. Only the wine trickles out through a hole in his side a moment later. He glances at you with a shrug.
Force of habit. Life will taste good again once the God King's victory is sealed.
Go 2.
Wine is wasted on the living, but life is wasted on the living. The God King will change all that.
Go 1.
I don't need confidence. I have faith. The God King restores the injured, resurrects the fallen. I lay dead and forgotten until he brought me back. He rewards the loyal.
The reaver utters a dry cluck of disapproval from the desiccated remains of his throat.
Your mistress should have enlightened you, thrall. The God King is the true king. The so-called seven gods betrayed him and cast him down. Now it's time for him to rise again.
Oh, I wanted to...
The Reaver gives one...
No matter. The true reward is yet to come.
Thank you, man. New gloves for you. New belt. Quartermaster here.
Every weapon in my stock has spilled blood in honor of the God King. If you can't do the same, then the fault lies with you. What'll it be, Thrall? A bow? A few feet of sharp steel?
Which you got nothing, man.
Because the God King is our true Lord and Savior. He's going to right the wrongs of the Seven. Not that I'd expect some bloody thrall to understand.
A black ring witch stands before you, cool and collected, breathing easily. Her steady gaze upon you betraying a hint of disdain, and of intrigue, too. You may then
Oops.
the regular thump, thump, thump stops. A smile twitches upon her lips. Suddenly her heart goes boom, like the erupting of a volcano. Boom, boom, boom. Her heartbeat returns to normal, and she gives you a look filled at once with menace and with lust. A look that says you cannot touch her heart.
Okay. Guys will be pretty tough.
Life shall be restored. Loved ones returned to you. Death will become a thing of the past. Your enemies shall be cast down. The wrongs of the Seven shall be put right, thanks to the God King.
Okay. Definitely want to kill these guys. Just best way to do it. She's gonna go over here. You're gonna go over here. They're the safest places both of them can go. Or this is farther away, so it's safer for her.
You serve the God King now, so kill the Divine Order pigs and
Well, maybe we'll come back to them. Come back to them. See what these guys are all about.
The dreamer's eyes have rolled over white. His fingers twitch as you near. A cold presence suddenly seizes you. Your breath shortens, and a voice enters your mind, probing. Red Prince, the prey that my master seeks, God-woken.
Well, strength is our best.
The cold presence ebbs away. You take a deep breath. The voice offers parting words. Very well. Go, in service of the God King.
Giant frost rune. +1 movement and necklaces? Whoa. Very expensive. Very expensive. Come on. Somebody already have this book on them? I want to teach it to him. Oh, I guess not.
The dreamer's eyes do not see you. His mind is elsewhere, locked in a dark rapture as he torments the Magister. The Magister cowers, oblivious to you. The dreamer is twisting her own mind into a maze of her worst nightmares.
Please, no!
Death will become a thing of the past. Your enemies shall be cast down. The wrongs of the Seven shall be put right, thanks to the God King. Obey him, honor him.
Fine. Elven Temple, Black Ring Camp. Auto print. We'll see what this is all about. I think this is like the last place we're supposed to go, maybe.
Magisters. Not what they signed up for, I bet.
Okay. Just a lamp. Oh, do you see that? There's like a skull. There's skulls in there. That is insane. Cursed fire cloud. Guessing there's some way to climb up right here. The Watcher. We'll approach with one person. Duna's Sanctum.
Statues coming to life?
Got it. Onward. Oh dear. What madness are we going to get into here?
A voice that is not your own rises within your skull. You are no child of Duna. Leave now, or face his wrath. A voice that is not your own rises within your skull. Enter freely, child of Duna, but bring none of foreign blood. They are not welcome.
Bring who I want. Oh.
Fran, Geralt, you need to get right up on my head, you do.
Okay.
Fran, you're back. Now get up on my head where you belong.
Note
Wait,
found.
what's this? There's a note in here.
See what this is all about. It's all about being bad. I mean, immunity to terrified is pretty good. A note found within the folds of Beast Bicorn. Huh. Right. Quick save. Okay, I didn't get punished for that. Surprise. There's the altar. First night of Duna.
With great armored fists, the Knight of Duna pounds his own helmet rhythmically. The helmet is buckled inwards in places. Rivulets of blood trickle from beneath the visor.
Come, hear my joke. What is it that I guard?
Go 3.
The knight rams his fists into his helmet. The metal groans inwards. Surely none could survive such pressure, and yet...
There is nothing sacred here. There never was. He showed me. It's all a joke. There's nothing to guard, only lies. You'll see for yourself once you're dead.
Go, memory.
Enough words. Show me your steel.
Well, first order of business. About. Second order of business. Time to teleport my friends inside. Heal ourselves.
Lordy.
Right. Don't shoot over here. Turn. Go right here. Right here. And turn. On a dude right there. You can go right here. Oh, when did you get there? Interesting. Crit. Hello? Not fair. Just killing it. Get out of there, man. That is just cheating. Did so much damage. You did 4,000 damage to it. can go over there. Don't want to see you.
Glory is mine.
Good, you're attacking the correct target. Up with one. Make it so you can't attack. Oh, you're slowed for some reason?
I'm ready.
What, you're blinded?
I'm ready.
Get infected. Keep running.
I'll yield to none. Hurts, doesn't it?
Look like I'm getting the Guardian Angel buff.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Don't have any physical damage attacks left. I'll summon one of those. Wow, that range is pretty tiny. Like that. Wow, did I just see 60,000 experience? Quite a bit. Okay, okay. Master 4, disappointing. Yeah. Big shot. This is interesting. I lose 2 huntsmen. We're at 4 huntsmen. We only need 2. We're gonna wear that. Quick save.
The knight's spirit is altogether more composed than his late corporeal form. His helmet rests in the crook of his arm, revealing an august dwarven face, creased with worry.
A godwoken. I thank you. Death was the only remedy for what was done to me.
Freaking dogs. I'll mute my mic.
But these fiends resurrect those they have use of. Please, consume my spirit. I don't want to come back. I don't want to be their slave. The Black Ring came and sacked the temple. The one that leads them, the Sallow Man. He cursed me. A curse of madness and terrible visions.
The spirit averts his gaze with a shiver.
I will not say it. It would be blasphemy to even utter the words. The Sallow Man is a trickster, a deviant. They must have been lies that he concocted. They must be! There's little I can do to help you. It's the altars that have that power. Bow to the altar of Duna. and to those of the others also. If you are worthy, they will show you the way. I was not worthy. I failed the gods twice over now. All I deserve is nothingness. I was not worthy. I betrayed my own nature. I made a pact with a demon, so I would triumph over all others in the council. But the gods saw through my ruse, and I was rejected. I begged them to let me serve here on the island to pay penance. They should have cast me into the sea instead. The sallow man proved I am still weak at heart.
All right, I think they're done. I don't want to consume a source.
Please, I failed my duty and let myself be corrupted. Now I'm just a potential weapon to be used against you. Grant me oblivion. I beg you.
Nah, I ain't gonna do it. Check yourself, man.
A pained look flashes across the spirit's face.
As you will it, Godwoken.
Do what I want. Gotta loot all of these guys too.
Carved onto the face of the altar is a dedication. In honor of Duna, patron of the dwarves. Long may their mountain halls stand as a testament to him. Hard stone melts into cool water at your touch. Before you stretches a lake, or rather, a mire. The waters are fetid and rotten, the air filled with choking miasma. Through the dense fog, you hear a voice. Please, cleanse this place. Let me breathe.
Sure.
The miasma clears as the power of your blessing skips across the surface. You look down to see your face gazing back at you, reflected in now crystalline water. High above your reflection, the full moon stands vigil. You step back from the altar, the vision fading before you. As you leave, you notice a lunar rune has appeared, carved into the rock.
Okay. Some of these are not too bad. The other ones bad. Okay, that's another one of those. Alright, do these guys have any loot on them? The chest over there. Or Master 4. Re-intelligence. That could be an upgrade. Alright. Got that over with. I don't remember what I was doing, but I was looking at some runes. Do that later. We don't need that. We're doing fine. That's not very nice. Like a boss. I'm talking about. Get out of here. Go to the Red Prince. blueprints. Probably put those on a bar. Actually sounds like a... yeah. Okay. That's out of the way. Here. To, the Watcher.
Looks like those black ring made a lethal enemy.
You approach an undead standing proud at the lip of a broken bridge. Understandably fearless of the fatal drop, she gazes into the lava sputtering below. Turning to you, she motions to the black ring corpses at her feet.
Good riddance to bad rubbish, eh? Only thing I like less than black ring are trolls. God-woken, are you?
Skull 1.
I thought so. I see it on you like an aura. I see such things, for I am the Watcher. And I seek such things, for I am a seeker.
Skull 1.
The Meister.
She bats one skeletal hand in a truly derisive fashion. Her crackling laugh sounds like dry leaves whirling in the wind on an autumn night.
The Meister's ragtag band are but a pale imitation of the tradition they sought to revive. I am one of the original Seekers. We swore to be Knights of the Council, Guardians of Godwoken, and Defenders of Divinity. Together, we failed. But still, I try. Alone. Unless...
Go 2.
She sighs dramatically, exuding impatience.
The Knight of Duna has been cursed. Void runs through his veins where source once flowed. I am sworn to protect the Council and all within it. But that same oath renders me unable to lift a blade against him. Release the Knight's good spirit from his corrupted shell, Godwoken. Do this, and I will gift you with the last standard of the original Seekers. If you seek ascension, it could help you greatly in the trials along the way.
Skull 1.
Why, how marvelous. I knew your Godwoken spirit was strong. Please accept this with my thanks, and the thanks of all those I served alongside. The blessings of the original Seekers upon you.
She hands you a small yet heavy trinket, crafted of tarnished metal. Though cold, it feels comforting to the touch, like a worry stone or a familiar childhood toy.
Oh. They're level 16. Hey, what sells more? Come on, man. Puffball? What kind of reward is that? Good. Oh, we can use that. Use the black mirror. Hold on. Quick save real quick.
The glass is black at first, but then a sickly haze begins to form like sand upon a pond. The haze shimmers and becomes a face. A one-faced man, perhaps, looking straight at you. The Sallow Man. You feel his hate, his avarice, his thirst for blood. God-woken blood. He does not speak, and yet he asks you who you are. You know the wrong answer will send him into a ferocious rage.
I had to crush the mirror. Marine wits are really, really bad. But our persuasion is really, really good. Or it's 5 anyways, which I think is max. Let's go 6.
It works, and instantly you know what the sallow man wants. Alexander's head, cut from his body and brought to his cave. And you know too what he's offering. Whatever you desire yourself to be. A new you, better than before. All your flaws gone forever. Sallow turns away. You're done.
Hey. Still got the mirror. This is terrifying. Alright, this is the Lunar Shrine. Ultimate Augmenter Herb. One thing I didn't do is see if there's any spirits near her. Bunny, Mount, and Dagger. Uh-oh. You took my source?
The bunny gives you a dazed look, like she's not all there.
Yeah, wow, what a shock, yeah. Huh? What? Oh, hi. So, yeah, hey, here's the thing. Don't get too close to the sticky out thing with the shape thing near the door. Thing's dangerous. What a shock. Bye.
That bunny took my source. Go talk to these Snout and Dagger animals. Large Ruby. Troll's just down there. It's like a troll cave or something.
2 black-ring wargs, heaving, stinking mounds of gristle and malice, play like puppies with a large crimson gem.
Go 1.
Balls. Away. Now.
Let's go 5.
Smells good.
They lick their lips, the gem forgotten, for now. Between them, the wargs tear the food apart, then wolf it down. They look up at you, hungry for more.
Go 4.
They lick their lips, the gem forgotten, for now. Between them, the wargs tear the food apart, then wolf it down. They look up at you, hungry for more.
Okay, hold on.
They lick their lips, the gem forgotten, for now.
Go 2.
You lift the gem. It's both hot and cold. Within the stone, stars seem to shine. It's mesmeric. You slide the gem into your pack for later. The wargs still hungrily eye the dangled meal.
Go 1.
The wargs tear the flesh apart, and you...
I was hungry.
Me too. What was we doing?
Can't remember.
Me neither.
Let's go chase rabbits.
Yeah, all right.
You don't get experience for that? That was hard work. Is that really what I fought for? Gem worth 270? I am a disappointment. Well, this looks interesting. The Lunar Shrine. Go down here. Down here. Internal conductor.
Blocked. Interesting. It may still be in working order.
Try things out. Huh. Huh. Learn from our mistakes last time? In here. But I'm not quite sure on. It's another one of those puzzles where I don't know the answer. And I could spend a long time fiddling with it, but learn from my mistakes. And we're not going to fiddle what we don't know the answer. Ooh, a shrieker. 2 shriekers. Mara. Okay, and there's probably a third one right there. Jeez. Ooh. Give you these wands. Too far. How is it too far? This is in range. You expect me to get that close to those guys?
Hold up. Shriekers!
We'll need a purging wand to defeat them.
Get close to them. Oh, there's 4 of them. There's a spot right there. New plan. This the beast. Intelligence not high enough. Well, crap. You can learn a new one of these. Your intelligence at? Dang, I need 3 intelligence? Look like I can make it. For just a little bit. A little bit more. For some reason this looks like a... on I can go. Okay. I gotta wait 5 turns. It's going to be dangerous because the purge is going to knock us out. I gotta be very crafty. Okay, so we purge that one. Then we tactical retreat back here. Quickly as we can.
Join us.
Okay. That didn't work.
You do not look Black Ring. Explain yourself.
You're killing me, dog. You're killing me, dog. Go with this one. No. Go with, well, just go with this one, yes.
The elf's deep golden eyes go wide. A strange smile dances across his mouth, and he starts to roar with laughter.
The gods chose you as their champion? Some washed-up pirate? Run home, little Godwoken. You find only death here.
Okay.
The elf grabs your arm as you turn, his grip iron. Looking back, you see that all the bravado has faded from his face, leaving only a deep sadness.
Truly, you are so willing to walk away from your destiny. To turn your back on the world because you fear for your safety.
Come on, man, you don't threaten me like that and then get sad about it. Come on.
You may proceed into the temple, but I pray the other Godwoken have more stomach than you. May Duna ever watch over you.
Don't get me killed, dog. Oh, we in it. Die. Punk. Your turn. Check yourself. Like, what are you doing, man? I haven't cleared them all out yet. Got him. That party returned to me. Equip dagger. Good to go. Black mirror. Fork tongue. Deflection aura. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. Jesus. That guy is not to be trifled with. Got 2 keys. Okay, so this is the Elven Temple. That's where Alexander is. Let's go get the let's go back to talk to this guy. And then we will get the waypoint, and we're not going to go too crazy in here.
You identify your...
The elf's deep golden eyes go wide with recognition. A strange smile dances across his mouth, and he starts to roar with laughter.
The gods chose you as their champion? Some blushing lizard? Run home, little Godwoken. You find only death here.
Go to.
You speak loudly, young Godwoken, but I see only a barking dog. You are not worthy of this temple. Leave. Run back to your hearth. Cower there while death searches for you.
Bid ease, sister. We're safe now.
Go one.
The laughter dies from the elf's eyes, replaced with weary seriousness.
Good. It is proper that the Godwoken should not be so easily pushed away. Too many are not ready for the trials ahead. You may proceed. You find no threat here. Not from me, at least.
Yeah, punk. Step back. Alright. Start from the top.
The island is not overrun. This temple stands strong. The other gods were clearly not as powerful as Tersendelius. In his fortress, the Black Ring do not succeed. They do not kill the Godwoken, but they do not fail. Now, knights and Godwoken both cower behind monsters, tied to sticks.
Let's keep going from the top.
Yes, he resides here for a time. He and his troop commandeered the top level of my temple. He is not the Godwoken I expect. Few ferocious warriors bring an army, or shrieking monsters tied to posts.
Keep going from the top.
I protect the Godwoken of this temple from the Black Ring, from the Magisters, from all threats of this world, but not from other Godwoken. What one Godwoken does to another is divine business. It must not be interfered with.
Go one.
The elf raises a bushy eyebrow.
One demands from one's lessers. I am your equal, Godwoken. Once, I stand where you stand. My gods chosen, fighting to be the divine. The trials do not kill me, but neither do I triumph. Another becomes divine, and I remain here to serve Tersendelius and protect his chosen.
Keep going.
It is not the place of a knight to reveal such things. We walked your path once. You must discover it yourself, as we did. Turn to the gods. Their guidance alone will lead you. May Zol Stissa ever watch over you.
For some reason, I just thought that, like, he was just a generic knight. I was sorely mistaken. Man, these guys. This guy. He. To his ally, sending it back where it came. Man. Where's... Really? That? What?
Make trade.
Make trade.
The creature runs a black tongue across its maw while staring at you hungrily. For a brief moment, you see row upon row of jagged teeth stretching right back to its gullet.
A distant, hungry place. Your war draws me. Make trade, or leave.
Goodbye. Okay, this guy is crazy looking. Okay, let's talk to this guy.
A customer. Perhaps you'd like to trade. Find something to safeguard your...
Jeez. Volume, please?
His lascivious eyes flick over you to skin-crawling effect.
vulnerable flesh.
Go two.
A distant place called Nemesis. I couldn't resist the lure of this world, though. Such bloodshed and despair truly does loosen purse strings.
Quick save here.
Yes.
I want to talk to you.
A customer.
His lascivious eyes flicker.
Vulnerable flesh. Your gold can't save you. Not against blades.
You get new stuff. Alright, so we're gonna buy this. And we're gonna see if it's an upgrade.
He gently corrects.
But perhaps.
Okay, so we're at 630 to 666. Somehow it is. I guess the loss of 20% damage is just not significant. And critical strike multiplier? I guess your critical strike multiplier is terrible. That's truly, truly, truly fascinating. You know what? Yeah, whatever. Man, there's no way you can't hear that music. Oh my gosh. Oh, Red Prince is gonna be hitting hard. Hard. Man.
Your gold can't save you. Not against blood.
He gently.
But perhaps.
Goodbye.
This is incredible. What a structure.
What are we at? An hour and 40. I'm gonna take a. I'll take a detour. I really don't want to do Alexander right now. Prefer if I didn't, but there's really no place else to go. My options are pretty limited. Go to the Black Ring camp. The only other thing we got. Trying to avoid these two. So yeah, I guess we're gonna go to the Black Ring camp. Means we have to go through big boy over here, Fork Tongue. We're gonna try to not fight him yet. I want to talk to the other guy first before I do that. Big damage, big damage.
Do you serve the God King, scum?
Go 3.
That's our task. We would take the Elven Temple as soon as we could pass the Shriekers. You steal our service.
Go 1.
You'll die
like the others, and in dying you'll serve the king. Perhaps we'll follow on your coattails, and we shall have the reward for Alexander's head.
Notice hiss, I guess.
He opens his mouth in a sloppy grin and pokes his tongue through rotten teeth. But his tongue is not a tongue, it's the head of a snake. Its own forked tongue flickers with a puff of black smoke, and it winks at you.
I respect that laugh.
Half our numbers fell to shriekers, but none have risen again. The God King must be displeased with us. We have to take that temple.
All right.
You lowly creature. Not unlike me once. Storm the Elven Temple and strike down the Shriekers. Perhaps the God King will smile upon your efforts.
Oh, you actually...
We shall burn the Elven Temple. We shall burn it all. Then the...
Got some Rivellon fries.
And if you should, I'm sure the God King will find you worthy.
Avoid fighting them for now. Making our way over here. And like the map is revealing itself so fast. I haven't even been over here yet, but it's like, I don't know, you know, no big deal. Oh, that's what the purged corpses are. They must be the well, no, because, oh, maybe. Did he just seriously walk over there and put the lid back on?
What strange contraptions are these?
I'm not gonna pick up these one gold pieces one at a time.
An empty pedestal stands before you. From the ostentatious nature of the carvings upon it, you can tell it once used to hold something of great value.
Something's missing here. Something valuable.
That is what he did.
An empty pedestal stands.
Read that. Step 1, make it run. Oh, deactivated.
An empty pedestal.
I need to not pick up necessary items here. Okay, so we got past Forked Tongue. Good, it's good. Alright, we made it here. Got a captain. Don't see Homeboy Slice though.
A hulking black ring captain glares at you with his one eye. The other one, a weeping socket surrounded by recent burn wounds.
You're not one of mine. You're not from headquarters either. Explain yourself, or I'll open you up and rip out an answer myself.
His blade is inching out of its scabbard, even as he speaks.
So many options. I'm gonna go Almira's one. No, they'll treat me like thralls. Let's go Saloman.
Mention of the Saloman's name has an instant effect. The captain grimaces and waves you through without another word.
Honk.
The captain tries to angle the blade of his sword to catch a glimpse of his injuries in its reflection. He winces at the damage before seeing you approach.
What?
Go on.
We had orders to storm the Orc Temple and tear it down. But that place is riddled with traps. Lost half my men. Lost my eye.
Alright, hold on.
That conjurer was sent to help us. She's flooding the temple with seawater. Not good. It looked like we couldn't manage. But the next one, that conjurer was sent to help I'll take if it costs me every soldier under my command. Not good. It looked like we couldn't manage. But the next one,
This is risky, but I'll try it.
I'll take if it costs me every soldier under my.
Oh. That was bad.
Don't be bloody soft. That temple has to go, and 10 fathoms of water will serve just as well as fire and battering rams.
Go strength. You.
All right. We should go wherever the God King needs us. Move out. On the double!
Yeah, get out of here. Okay, is whirlpool over here? Guess the boat is not something that we can do. Go along the coast, I guess. Starfish. Oh ho ho. Land of Fame. Okay. That was the camp. Still haven't met Saruman. Saruman? How what is he supposed to mimic? You know what I haven't done in a while? Done that in a while. Go to this shrine. There we go.
The ghost stares right through you, a horrified look upon her face.
They took the realm. They took it all. But they don't know what it is. They don't know what they have.
Go on.
Hope flashes in her eyes as she tries to focus upon you.
Those black-ringed dogs. They took the universe, but they don't know what it is. I pray they do not think to try to use it.
She turns away.
Yeah, see that's a purged magister, so it can't be
Magisters and paladins, all dead.
yeah, it can't be those electrical guys on the poles. Armor grenade. That sells for something. here. He is up here. Hey, that sells for something. Okay, so that just leads up there. Take that. It's just like an altar or something. I ain't gonna pick up individual coins.
Won't be as great as your sacrifice.
Quick as a flash, the Magister has an arrow notched on his raised bow. He falters. A glimmer of recognition crosses his face, followed a moment later by a wry smile.
Dolores, I don't remember him. Wait, is he the guy that we freed from the Houndmaster on Fort Joy?
My Fort Joy savior. I never thought I'd clap eyes on you again. You always seem to catch me at a low ebb, unfortunately. My troop was slaughtered by Black Ring. I'm the only survivor. What are you doing here?
I'm gonna mute my mic for a little bit.
A skeptical eyebrow arches upwards.
You, Godwoken? That seems unlikely. Never mind. There are more important matters at hand. Bishop Alexander and the others might still be out there. I need to find them. Let me stay by your side for now. You can count on my bow in any fights to come. I'm glad to hear it. I ought to see if the bishop and the others survived, though. Without them, this old mission is for naught.
He nods.
I never would have thought it myself either, but he resurfaced and won over us veterans, Magister and Paladin alike. Now he's set upon becoming divine, just like his father. He broke free from Dallas and Breedman's influence, and they tried to murder him for it, them and their white magisters. Us loyalists had to stand by his side. The fracturing of the Divine Order, the Voidwoken crisis, multiple attempts on his life. He's let none of it deter him. Now ascension is within sight at last.
That guy's level 9. He is not going to survive anywhere I go. But what I'll do is... grab before Alexander. Try to remember that. Crazy that came across him again. Moving on, moving on.
Make haste to the Hall of Echoes, comrade.
Their hearts have stopped beating. We may leave.
I guess this is happening because we told them to stop flooding it. Yeah. Look for things around. Confused Crocodile. I forgot to do this when I was up here. Oh,
Watch over your fallen servant.
doesn't leave too many places left to go. Still gotta get his blessing or whatever. I don't even know what that is. I guess we're gonna go inside the Orcish temple. Kind of. Let's do it. You don't want to mess with me, crocodile.
A saltwater crocodile looks around, seemingly disoriented. It spots you.
Where'd the water go? Why does my head hurt so much?
Oh, that's what that was. Go one.
The shore, yes. After a rest.
The crocodile slumps down and closes its eyes. The crocodile remains slumped where you left him, still recovering from his ordeal.
My head.
Silly crocodile. Tricks are for kids. I wonder what happened to the orcs. Why can't we play one? Go this way first. Hey, Lore Master 4 though. Lore Master 4. We encountered one item that requires Lore Master 5. One. Guess I'll see what's over there. Okay.
This won't be of any use.
Game was like, let me make this worth it for you. Or let me give you the promise that there could be a potential worth for you.
If I'm to understand this correctly, it reads, walk safely in Vrogir's path. It looks like this place gave the Black Ring a bloody nose. Best be careful ahead.
Alright, well we have the book. Talk to this guy.
The spirit of a Black Ring Defiler frantically drags something or someone backwards with both hands. He glances around for help as he retreats. Something beneath his heel clicks.
Help! Somebody douse the flame! Douse the flame!
A spectral arrow suddenly lodges itself between his eyes with a hollow thwack. His face turns slack and confused before he collapses backwards in a heap.
Okay. Read this again. Okay, that doesn't help. Over here. At the Alaman. In his cavern lair. Which is the troll, I believe. We haven't gone to the troll yet. Okay. Quick save. See if we can avoid some of this. Although I am curious. What all happened here. It looks like these are all pressure plates. The bodies died somewhat close to all the pressure plates. That's where I need to go. Get there from here. Here. Get there from over. I bet you can hear that too. We're gonna finish this dungeon and then we'll probably call it quits because music's too crazy. I'm gonna mute my mic.
An ancient-looking lever stands before you. It's still damp from the recently receded floodwaters. Your closer scrutiny yields nothing further. It's just an old lever by the look of it. The lever groans in protest, but cannot resist you. It creaks back towards you. A deep rumble heralds the wall beyond sliding downwards, a hidden door.
Vrogia's culture was so focused on brutality and violence, yet they write so beautifully on it. I've spotted something.
Before you is the spirit of a priestess, an orc priestess. She's an imposing warrior monk, but gripped with terror as she gazes upon something looming over her from across the hall. She staggers back a few steps. An echoing roar fills your ears, rushing water. The priestess turns to flee, but is suddenly blasted off her feet by an immense, unseen force. Kneeling before the altar is the spirit of another orc, a priest. He produces an ornate dagger and slices open the palm of his hand. Around him, the sound of rushing water grows.
Rogier, I am your servant to my last breath.
He daubs the altar with his spectral blood and bows. The roar of water intensifies. He is suddenly swept forward. His skull hits the altar with a crunch. The grim drip, drip, drip of floodwater and the bloated body at your feet make this place feel more like a defiled tomb than a temple. Nevertheless, you approach the altar. Your vision clouds, and you open your eyes to a dark glade. Before you lies a bull, trapped beneath a fallen tree. It stares at you with malevolent eyes. As you watch, it transforms to a bear, claws digging into the earth as it struggles to dislodge the log. You blink, and it turns again. A gorilla now. It's vaulted back, pushing hard against the wood. After a few more minutes' struggle, it slumps to the ground, defeated, and its contemptuous eyes return to you. Strength, it barks gutturally. Give me your vigor.
Sounds like music then. Just in case. Your strength not important. Your strength's not important. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna activate the altar with her.
The grim drip, drip, drip of floodwater, and your vision clouds as you watch. After a few more minutes' struggle, it slumps to the ground, defeated, and its contemptuous eyes return to you. Strength, it barks gutturally. Give me your vigor.
Oh. Oh, we're gonna do that.
You feel your god slip out of your body and skitter across the ground to Vrogier. As you watch, ants start to pour out of the tree's trunk, scurrying towards the ape. As the insects flow over the gorilla, it starts to thrash in panic. It screams in pain as the ants start to bite every piece of exposed flesh. Blood starts to match his fur, and Vrogier glows with an inner light. He grows brighter and brighter until his body bursts into bright yellow flames, burning the ants away. The blinding force of the flames pushes you back, driving you away from the glade, away from the vision, and away from the altar.
Okay. So I need to just do that stuff with...
The spirit of the priest floats silently. His...
With, whatchamacallit, guys? Or just with new people?
Careful, I've spotted a trap.
Come on, man. You didn't spot that one, though?
Careful, I've spotted a trap.
Alright, just book it.
I see a trap nearby.
Oh, almost forgot. Almost forgot about the secret area.
Careful,
okay.
I've spotted a trap.
How about we move with you, okay? Hopefully your AI will have you avoid the traps that you see.
I see a trap nearby.
Nope. But your friends will. There's that. We're way too tanky for all of those. Even though they did piercing damage. Penneban mushroom.
Careful, I've spotted a trap.
Hanson Rage. Bad. Sure, he'll have something to say.
The spirit of another orc stands before you, but this one is formidably armored and extraordinarily angry.
No voice acting, not even a portrait for the man. Come on.
He hurls the warhammer away with a final yell before turning to you with a deep scowl, panting for breath that he no longer needs.
Go one. Go one. Okay. Yeah, I've never really encountered any orcs. No.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
You spot them before I run into them, man?
Careful now, that's a trap.
Oh, that's a one-hander though. Oh, it's two-hander. The heck? I mean, I know it's 2 levels behind, but that is incredibly weak. Amazingly weak. Are we supposed to jump down here? Alright, temple has been sufficiently looted. Dodge all the traps, please. Guess you don't want to. Ooh, almost missed that. Alright, dodge all the traps, please. So go, 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 go! Alright, y'all did alright.
The crocodile remains slumped where you left him.
My...
I'd like to kill that crocodile, but not really necessary. Okay. So we need to go here. We need to try to repel his stealing of my eyes. Strength 1 was something that I could deal with, but being blinded, there's nobody that would want that. Beast, it would probably be the least destructive on Beast. Quick save.
The altar stands before in honor of Ralik, first of the gods and patron of humanity. As your prayer drifts away on the breeze, a man stands in the center of the court, his face turned towards the sun, his eyes wide open. He's old, grey hair matted against his skin, but you still recognize him, Ralik. He doesn't look over as you approach. It's only when you're standing right beside him that you see that his eyes are clouded and grey as his hair. He is completely blind. "Go, God-woken," he croaks, a faint smile on his face. "Go and do your duty." The vision fades, and you stand once more in the shadow-speckled glade of Ralik's temple. Looking down at the altar, you see a faded symbol for the sun carved into the rock.
I screwed up. Okay. They're writing them down here. Good. So these symbols are probably needed for this temple over here, the Lunar Shrine. I'm out of temples. No, I have this one. I did not go over here. Probably many whelps over there. So they were... This symbol on the mini-map was them warping all the water into the temple, which is incredibly strong. You know, if they have those type of capabilities, what are they worried about? Just, you know, as ships are approaching, pour thousands of pounds of water on them, or gallons, or the metric of weighing volumes. I really hate. Why can't you just use pounds, man? You know what I'm saying? You know, like, everything can work with pounds. 2 pounds. And you gotta walk around that all slow. What's up, turtle?
Nothing to see here. Please move along.
I ain't gonna have the patience for this voice.
I know it's doomed. All will.
Nope. Sorry. Speak faster. I know you're a turtle. That's still no excuse. Ooh, a cave entrance. Quick save. Oh, that's a 2-handed sword, even though it looks like a 1-handed sword. Hello there, level 17. Got Eternal Sentinels, Eternal Protector, Eternal Stormblade, which is a 1-hander, which is not very useful. Regret. So more than likely they can't climb. Quick save again. This is a relatively safe place to possibly. Quick save one more time. Head on nap. Are you gonna have to get out of the way or what? Like, come on.
The automaton doesn't react to your presence at all.
Here. I think we already have this. Alright, let's head on down. Let's aggro the automatons. Weak against magic. Neutral to everything. Probably gonna get bodied by physical attacks. Well, I guess I can examine them. That would be helpful as well. Do quite a bit of damage. Weak against air. Very good. Red ones. Weak against air. Yeah, plenty of air damage.
Embedded in the stone stands an ancient and venerable sword, as sharp and as strong as the day it was made. It feels good, cool to the touch, and a perfect fit for your hand. The sword does not budge.
Go one.
The sword slides smoothly free, but the silence of the cave is broken by the clank and whir of machinery.
The sword? Thought it'd go in my inventory. That's beast bag. Pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Point.
Uh-oh.
Okay, we'll work on you. Nice, I'm behind him. Adrenaline. Thing, just in case you want to start. Oh, I crippled him on accident, or I crippled him for my procs. He's also atrophied. Won't be able to silence him. Oh, let's go with that, I guess. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Okay, they could teleport. But I can do big damage. Somehow that hit him. Probably. Get some heals on him. Play scan. Be able to knock him down. He's silent. Not going for a while. Knocking him down won't serve too much of a purpose.
I'm ready.
A lot of damage. Alright, they're clumping up. Just thank you. I have you going next. You're going next. You immune to sleep? Probably should be.
I'm ready.
You're not immune to sleep. You're gonna go next. A workout.
Prepare yourself.
Kill him. This fire is just not doing anything funny, so let's give all that fire. Oh yeah, does air damage too. Forget about that. Let's whittle down. I don't know. Stunned. It took her. Was she just not in the combat that entire time? Okay. We might lose a person or two. We are about to do damage. Might be a little bit too much friendly fire. You have more hit points. We'll work on you too. That hit a little hard. I guess the responsible thing would be to heal him. I wonder if they can be charmed. Oh. Did that not even hit him? He is hypercharged. Protector? Jesus. That damage. You're stunned. Beautiful. Behind you. Atrophy on you. Oh, atrophy had 2 turns on it. Work on you. You have 1 less 8.
I'm ready.
You're stunned. Get rid of that. And help you out a little bit. Okay, we're out of lightning spells, regrettably. We still want to hit him with spells. Oh, Necro, no. Fire's our best bet. Not gonna take any damage from this. Buff you up. Okay. He should die. Oh, you got stunned. Oh, that was a mistake. Big mistake. How can you not see him? Nothing. Got him. A lot of experience from those guys. Hold a charge indefinitely. Let's bounce. We got a terrible sword. Terrible in the sense of it was terrible. Very cool place though. Glad I found it. Glad I went over there.